Welcome, everybody, to Hazard, Kentucky, on the campus of Perry County Central High School, as we are at John C. Combs Arena. It is Coach Randy Napier Court, and we are at Knott number 2 of the boys' opening round, 14th region matchups, as the Breathitt County Bobcats, the champions of the 55th district, taking on the Patriots of Knott County Central, the runners-up out of District 53.
In the last game of the first round.
Yes.
And, of course, the Bobcats 15-9, Knott Central 13-7.
13-17, yeah.
13-17, and Breathitt County's won the last 3 out of 4, and Knott's won the last 3 out of 4, too. So, but Knott Central 13-17, a very deceiving record, very good team. I watched them play Wolf County about 2 weeks ago and beat Wolf by 29 points. So, Bobcats are looking to start the road to up right now here at the John C. Combs Arena. We do want to thank each and every one of you for tuning in to WJS 97.3. You can watch this game on our YouTube channel. Just type in WJSN 97.3. The Bobcats played with a lot of energy last week versus Wolf County. Christian Collins played above the rim, had 19 points, 18 rebounds. And, of course, Austin Spurry, one of the premier sophomores in Kentucky. And I'm going to say this, Steve, in 2 years, he'll be a Mr. Basketball candidate.
Very well could be.
Oh, absolutely, with the numbers he's putting up. Of course, first things first, to get the rep, got to get through Knott Central.
Yeah, you can't look ahead.
Absolutely
I know
not.
Hazard awaits the winner of this game in semifinal number 2 on Saturday, scheduled for a 3:30 start. But you start looking ahead to that, and Knott County will make sure you don't get there.
You'll send you home tonight. Knott Central, of course, led by a trio of youngsters. One of the best on the team, of course, is Hunter Hacks, a junior, averaging 15 points. Drake Sloan, a sophomore, averaging 10 points. Braxton Reed, averaging 7 points. They have one senior, that's Raiden Richardson. But the Bobcats, on the flip side, have 5 seniors. And they are a veteran team led by Austin Spurry, 17 points a game. Christian Collins, 14. Of course, Luke and Andrew Combs, outside shooters. Bryce Hoskins, inside muscle. Off the bench, Caden Turner, Isaac Bellamy. A well-rounded squad for Coach Kyle Moore.
And they've been playing their best basketball here as of late. And their wins, their games, not just their wins, have been spread apart. They beat Highlands on senior night. Week and a half later, they win the 55th District Championship. And now a week later, here they are in their opening round 14th region game. So of all the teams in this region, in this tournament, even the ones left, Breathitt County should have the freshest legs of any of them.
So we hope that helps them saving those legs for this. A lot of times, Steve, this time of year, players retard. That should not be the case here for Breathitt. Fresh legs, very few games in February. Lively legs. I'm going to say, as Christian Collins goes, Breathitt's going to go. If he plays with a lot of energy above the rim, Knott Central likes to run too. So that could, and Bobcats like to run as well. So we'll see how that works out.
As they're going to have a moment of silence for B.B. King, and we're going to acknowledge the moment of silence. As B.B. King, longtime coach at Knott County Central, and was the head coach this year at Breathitt County High School when he lost his battle with cancer and everything else that he had been going on, health-wise. And unfortunately, he passed earlier in the year. Breathitt County, an interim coach with Kyle Moore. They still have B.B. King listed as head coach. It's B.B. King / Kyle Moore on the KCAA. Would assume with that listing that if Breathitt could win a regional title, it would go as another regional title under B.B. King's belt.
And Knott Central, the school board has voted to rename that court up there B.B. King Court and Hyman up there. So a big tribute, a nice tribute, well deserved for B.B. King.
Run down the starters real quick for Knott County Central. The visitors on the scoreboard, even though they are printed on the scoreboard digitally. For Knott County, it was number 1, Drake Sloan, number 3, Hunter Haddix, number 5, Braxton Reed, 11, Chance Ambergy, and 34, Raiden Richardson. For Breathitt County, number 0, Christian Collins, number 4, Luke Bellamy, number 5, Bryce Hoskins, 14, Austin Sperry, and number 32, Andrew Combs. You mentioned the 5 seniors for Breathitt County, 4 in the starting lineup. The only non-senior in the starting lineup for Breathitt County is number 14, Austin Sperry.
Bobcats, a veteran team.
Yeah, and Casey Huff, in his first year as a head man at Knott Central, a former assistant coach under B.B. King, was head coach last year at Prestonsburg, came back to Knott County this year. Had a slow start to the season, but, man, they've been probably one of the most improved teams in this region from start to end, and playing their best basketball as well as the season's closed out.
Yeah, they were red hot until they run into a good Letcher Central team that will play on Saturday versus Prairie Central. Not very young, Breathitt very seasoned. We'll see how these veterans versus youngsters go here as we get ready to tip off here to John C. Combs.
Reed jumping against Collins. Reed from Knott Central. Collins, Breathitt County, as the Bobcats win the tip. They get it to Sperry, and he'll get it into the front court right side, pounding his dribble. Gives it to Combs on the right wing. Combs, ball over his head. Underneath it goes to Collins in the lane. Little baby hook, good.
A simple double stack offense, and it works.
Sloan will walk it up for Knott County. Bobcats with a 2-0 lead over the Patriots as Sloan just across the timeline, guarded by Luke Bellamy. Angled right, now comes back to his left. Gives it on the wing, right side to Reed. Reed out top to Haddix. Haddix right in the circles. Back to Sloan, this time he's left side. Into the left corner, Ambergy. Breathitt County in that man-to-man defense. Knott County being very patient here, trying to get a good look as Richardson gets it in the right corner. To Sloan, he'll drive in the lane, little floater, no. Collins skies above the rim to pull down the rebound, gives to Sperry. Bobcats looking to run. Sperry in the lane, puts it up, no, but a foul against Knott County Central.
And we're going to keep Collins' rebound totals, and we'll see that he is a monster on the boards.
That foul went against Richardson, his first, team first, as Sperry at the line for 2 for Breathitt County. First free throw good. Yeah, we were talking in the district championship game. We didn't have his stats at that time. He finished with 21 rebounds.
Mercy.
Second free throw for Sperry, good again.
And 54 points away from 2,000.
Hope he gets it.
Oh, yeah, I mean, the Bobcats are probably playing on Monday.
4-0, Breathitt County leads Knott County Central as Knott County with the basketball. Ambergy out top, gives it right of the circles to Reed. They get it in the right corner to Richardson. 3 will rattle out. Looked like it was going to bounce in, but it comes out. Breathitt County with it in the front court. Bellamy will slow it down just a little bit for Breathitt County. Get it left side to Combs. Now they work it to Hoskins at the free throw line. Hoskins drives to the right block, puts it off the glass. No. Collins had the rebound, lost it, and picked back up by Hoskins of Breathitt County.
And Collins wants the ball inside. Size advantage for Collins on the block.
Bobcats give it to Hoskins, left of the key, into the lane. Combs pump fakes, gets fouled by Sloan of Knott County. At least that's who I think it is. That's who it is. That's his first team second. Combs will go to the free throw line for a couple of free throws for Breathitt County.
Breathitt playing simple basketball, and simple basketball works. Combs on the year, averaging about 7 points a game.
First free throw, no good.
We have one more, the senior, also a baseball star for Breathitt County.
Well, he's looking forward to his senior year in baseball. I'm sure he's not quite ready to get that going yet as he knocks down free throw number 2 and make it 5-0 in favor of the Bobcats.
Bobcats in this man-to-man defense.
As Knott County gets it out top to Ambergy, pounding his dribble. Gives right side to Sloan, loses it out of bounds, give it back to Breathitt County.
That pressure defense by the Bobcats. Good job by Bellamy to force that turnover. Spurry up the points. Directing the offense.
Breathitt County, they get it to try to get it to Hoskins at the free throw line. Knott County able to knock it away. Patriots going the other direction as Sloan just inside the timeline to Richardson on the wing, right side back to Sloan.
Richardson, good defense by Hoskins on the closeout.
Rebound to Breathitt County, and they call Sperry for a carry.
These officials are from the 12th region. 5:21 to play, 5-0, Bobcats up. Bobcats sharp early on. As Knott Central will inbound the basketball.
They do finally in the backcourt. They get it inbound to Haddix, and he'll turn and give it to Sloan. Sloan just inside the timeline, straightway to Haddix, left of the key. Haddix, left wing to Ambergy. Out top, Richardson, back to Sloan, right side. He angles out top, gets to the left elbow, picks up his dribble, straightway to Haddix. Haddix had it knocked away by Combs. Combs went over and back. The official says it got tipped by the Bobcats, which it did. Here's Sloan now, top of the key. Trying to work it around Richardson into the lane. Shot blocked out of bounds by Breathitt County. Give it back to Knott Central.
Spurry high on that block. Hand above the rim. 4:45 to play in the first. 5-0, Bobcats leading Knott Central. As Knott Central gets ready to trigger the basketball in, Sloan, the trigger man.
Gets it to Ambergy, left side. Out top to Sloan, left of the key. Breathitt County. And that man-to-man defense, a three left side by Haddix didn't go, but Knott County with the rebound, put back up and in by Ambergy.
Ambergy with the putback.
Make it 5-2 in favor of the Bobcats. As Breathitt County with the basketball comes on the right wing into the right corner to Collins. Now Sperry and Luke Bellamy left wing. Here's Combs left side, thought about the three.
There you go.
They work it to Collins underneath. Missed the dunk though. Rebound to Reed for the Patriots. He'll give to Sloan. Knott County looking to cut into this lead. It's 5-2. Breathitt County just over 4 to play in the first quarter.
Collins has to shake that off and forget it.
Sloan out top to Richardson, right of the key. Now Ambergy on the wing. Back to Reed. Collins out on him as Sloan with it now to Richardson. Knott Central being very patient offensively. Here's a jumper right side. Good by Haddix.
A contested jumper. Combs did everything he could do on that one.
It was good defense. Just sometimes you got to tip a cap to a guy that makes a tough shot.
Yeah.
Sperry with it for Breathitt County. They lead it by 1. 5-4. 3:33 to play here in the first. Collins in the lane with a jumper that's good.
Oh, nice basketball by Breathitt County. Collins got 2 feet in the paint. Good things happen when 2 feet get in the paint.
7-4, Breathitt County as Sloan just inside the timeline. Angles off to his right, hands it off on the wing right side to Haddix. Haddix goes left. Gives out top to Sloan. Sloan into the free throw line with a floater that's good. Make it 7-6. Breathitt County's lead is 1 once again. 3 to play in the first.
Bellamy top at the key.
Gives it right side to Combs. Back to Sperry straight way. Hoskins free throw line dumps it underneath to Collins. He'll go underneath and lay it in.
All day long, Bobcats have that size advantage against anybody in the region.
He went under the rim to the other side to lay it in. And Breathitt County back up by 3 at 9-6. Sloan just across the timeline. Picked up by Luke Bellamy. Angles right. Got a screen from Richardson. Hands it off to Haddix. Haddix with Combs on and goes through 2 screens. To the left elbow extended. Now out top to Sloan. Dangerous pass out near the timeline, but Sloan able to pick it up. Gives to Haddix, left side now. Just dribbles down. Out top to Reed. Here's Sloan, right wing. Richardson, right of the lane. Going to work against Hoskins. Now straight way to Haddix. Top of the key. Angles right. We've got an illegal screen against Richardson of Knott Central. That's his second, team third. He'll be coming out as Ratliff in for Richardson for the Patriots. Breathitt County leads at 9-6, 2:09 to play in the first. Bobcats also with the basketball as Sperry will go over to Coach Moore and get his instructions. Across the timeline, right side. Picks up his dribble and trying to throw it to Hoskins, a little high, and Knott County comes away with the steal. Ambergy quickly in the front court, drives the lane and got bumped by Breathitt County. Is that Luke Bellamy?
I think on Hoskins.
Hoskins, okay.
Breathitt did a poor job that time. They did not stop the basketball. First skill defense stopped that basketball.
I thought it would have been Hoskins, but the way the official raised the fingers, it looked like he threw 4 up instead of 5. And it's going to be a couple of free throws as that's the first team foul on Breathitt County.
1:52 to play in the first 9-6. Bobcats up by 3 over Knott Central.
I think they are discussing who the foul was on. They do confirm. And it will be Ambergy shooting a couple of free throws for Knott County Central. 1:52 to play in the first as Ambergy's first free throw's good.
Ambergy, nice stroke. He is a freshman, Chance Ambergy.
Second free throw on its way. This one's short, and the rebound goes to Collins for Breathitt County. Bobcats lead is 2 as they look to add to that. Luke Bellamy left wing, gets it out top to Sperry. Sperry directs traffic. Sloan comes out on him. Pass goes right side to Combs. Combs with the ball over his head. One dribble to Luke Bellamy straight way. Now Sperry left wing underneath to Collins. Collins baseline jumper, left side, good.
He can make that jumper. He's playing well tonight. He's played well for a while.
11-7, Breathitt County. Collins has scored 8 of the Bobcats' points so far. So, go ahead.
Nice to see him get off early.
Reed, right of the key. We've got a bump underneath. Is that a foul on the Bobcats or a foul on Knott Central?
Looks like on Breathitt.
Yeah. I think it's Austin Sperry called for his first, team second. As Ratliff will inbound for the Patriots on their own baseline, right of the basket. Gets it to Sloan, right side. He'll angle out top as Luke Bellamy's guarding him. Sloan looks over at his coach. Gets instructions. Knott County really spreading it out here and being extremely patient as we take under a minute to play in the first quarter. Breathitt County leads it 11-7. Haddix straight way, gives back to Sloan, left of the circles. Sloan into the left corner to Haddix. Haddix out top to Ambergy, and Breathitt County gets in the passing lane. Sperry knocks it away. He tried to say it went off Ratliff, but the official says no, Knott County basketball.
Good job by Sperry to disrupt that Knott County offense.
As Sperry will go out, Isaac Bellamy in for Breathitt County. Ratliff inbounding for the Patriots, gets in the backcourt to Sloan. 37 seconds and counting here in the first. Sloan gets to the top of the key, gives left side to Haddix. Right side to Ratliff, and is called for steps.
Good defense by Bellamy causing that turnover. He made an impact as soon as he got off the bench. That's Isaac Bellamy.
So Isaac Bellamy will inbound to the backcourt to Luke Bellamy. 30 seconds and counting here in the first quarter as Breathitt County looking to add to a 4-point lead. Question is, will he try to hold for the final shot? Pass goes to Isaac Bellamy, left wing to Collins in the left corner. Floats it out top to Luke Bellamy, now Combs. Back to Bellamy, left of the circles to Combs, right wing. Here's Isaac Bellamy in the right corner. Angles to his left. We've got a whistle and 3 seconds to call
on Hoskins.
And that's a turnover for the Bobcats with 10 seconds to play in the first.
An unforced turnover. Has to have 1 foot out of that lane.
Inbounds pass goes to Sloan. 8 seconds, 7. He'll cross the timeline. Left side, 6, 5, 4. Gets it in the lane to Reed. Puts it up. No. A tip at the buzzer doesn't go. And after 1, it's Breathitt County 11, Knott Central 7. Back in 1 minute. You're listening and watching WJSN Sports.
Since 1962, Citizens Bank and Trust of Jackson has been proud to serve the community. They care about the people of Breathitt County and are the only locally owned bank in the community. With 2 branches in Jackson and 1 in Beattyville, they're never too far away when you need them. And with the latest innovations in banking, keeping track of your finances has never been easier. helping to grow Breathitt County as leaders for over 60 years. That's Citizens Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender. A lot has changed in 100 years. We've gone from the Model T to the electric car, from silent film to home theaters, and from the telegram to the iPhone. And through it all, People's Bank and Trust of Hazard has been there for local people. From paper checks to debit cards, from wire transfers to online banking, People's Bank has maintained a tradition of service while embracing the future for your financial needs. Celebrating a century of service to the mountains. People's Bank and Trust, member FDIC.
We go to quarter number 2. It is Breathitt County 11, Knott Central 7, as the Patriots will have the basketball to start the second quarter. And looking to see if there's any changes from the way we ended the quarter as far as personnel. It's not. That's Sloan, Ratliff, Haddix, Reed, Ambergy for Knott County. Breathitt County Collins, Luke Bellamy and Isaac Bellamy, Hoskins and Combs, as Knott Central turns it over. 10 seconds into the second quarter, and Breathitt County will get it back with a chance to add to their lead.
That was a good idea by Knott Central. That back door just couldn't execute.
Luke Bellamy will walk it across the timeline straightway for Breathitt County. Slides to his left, pounding his dribble. Knott County in a 2-3 zone here as the pass goes right wing to Combs. Got it to Collins, but that zone collapsed and they take it away. Knott County with it as Sloan patiently walks it across the timeline, left side, picked up by Bellamy as he crosses it. Slides right, gets it to Ambergy on the wing. Ambergy spin move, now top of the key. Stolen by Combs. Combs the other way, will lay it in.
Good anticipation by Combs in the passing lanes.
Combs looked like he was going to go up to try to dunk that and then laid it in. 13-7, Breathitt County, just over 7 to play here in the first half. Sloan with it for Knott Central. Gets it in the right corner to Haddix. Haddix out top to Ambergy. They work it into the left corner now to Sloan. And he'll angle out near the timeline on that far sideline now. Trying to cut through the lane, lays it off the glass, and good.
A tough drive by Sloan.
13-9. Excuse me. I've got 9. They put 8 on the board. Which one is it? As Hoskins in the lane for Breathitt County. Spin move. Misses it off the front of the rim. And Knott Central with it. Was it not 13-7 a moment ago?
I thought it was.
Yeah, okay. Maybe I'm wrong. There it is, 13-9. As Knott County with it, Ratliff, top of the key, gives right side to Sloan. He's on the wing, right side. Angles left. Dumps it down to Reed. He'll lay it in. Give and go.
Just a lapse of communication on that one.
Pick and roll, actually.
Hard to defend.
Yeah, ask Oscar Sheboy on that one. As Luke Bellamy in the front court, they work at the Collins left corner. Right side now to Combs, back to Bellamy left of the circles. To Combs, right of the key. Hoskins at the free throw line. Looking for something to do with it. Has it knocked away, and Knott County comes up with it. Reed gives it in the backcourt to Ambergy. 13-11, Breathitt County's lead is 2 as Ambergy gets to the right wing, hands it to Sloan. He'll cut through the lane, lay it off the glass. No. Rebound to Collins. He gives to Luke Bellamy. Breathitt County wanting to run, but Knott Central recovers defensively. Bellamy out top. Gives it to Combs on the right wing. Back to Luke Bellamy, now Isaac Bellamy. He'll drive. Floater left of the lane or bounce in.
Good job by Bellamy to get into the lane.
15-11, Breathitt County, just over 5 to play in the first half. As Sloan with the basketball for Knott Central. Left side gets a screen from Reed, and Reed called for the illegal screen. That's his first, team 4th. As Breathitt County with a couple of subs. Sperry will check back in. Also, Caden Turner as Combs and Hoskins go out.
We see James Tarbert Turner on the Bobcat bench. He's been in these situations a time or two.
A few times, right?
A few times.
Breathitt County with the basketball. Sperry with it. Just under 5 to play here. Quarter number 2. Isaac Bellamy now left wing to Collins in the left corner. Trying to float it up top to Luke Bellamy. And Collins is fouled by Ambergy of Knott Central. That's his first, team 5th. Breathitt County leads it by 4, 15-11, 4:50 to play in the second. Collins to inbound for the Bobcats on their own baseline, left of the basket. Get it left corner to Isaac Bellamy. Thought about the three, now puts his dribble down, gets it out top to Collins. The left elbow jumper, no, off the back iron. Rebound to Ambergy for Knott Central. They'll give it to Sloan. Quickly up ahead to Haddix. His left wing deep three, good.
Haddix could knock that shot down.
15-14, Breathitt County's lead is 1, 4:31 to play. Second quarter, timeout Bobcats, 30-second timeout. We'll take it with them. Back in 30 seconds, you're listening to WJSN Sports.
Since 1962, Citizens Bank and Trust of Jackson has been proud to serve the community. They care about the people of Breathitt County and are the only locally owned bank in the community. With 2 branches in Jackson and 1 in Beattyville, they're never too far away when you need them. And with the latest innovations in banking, keeping track of your finances has never been easier. Helping to grow Breathitt County as leaders for over 60 years. That's Citizens Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Breathitt County leads it 15-14. Their lead is 1. They've led by as many as 6 here in the first half. 4:31 to play. Second quarter as Breathitt County with the basketball. When play resumes out of the timeout, they got to go the full length of the court. Luke Bellamy will inbound to Sperry, and he'll give it back to Bellamy. Bellamy. Straightway, crosses the timeline, gives it to Isaac Bellamy, left wing, back to Luke Bellamy. Now Isaac Bellamy, left side, 3 ball, good.
Bellamy knocked that one down. The Bobcats needed that one.
5 points for Isaac Bellamy. Breathitt County leads it 18-14, just over 4 remaining in the first half as Sloan across the timeline for Knott Central. Pounding his dribble, working against Luke Bellamy, gives it to Haddix, back to Sloan. Sloan on that wing, angling towards the right corner. Now to Richardson, who just checked in, missed the shot underneath. Breathitt County with the rebound. Sperry the other way, running quickly, called for carry. Second time.
On that last play, good defense by Caden Turner. Sperry, 14th region officials don't call that a lot, so he needs to adjust.
Sloan with it for Knott Central, gets to the right wing to Richardson underneath. And shot up, rolls off. Rebound to the Patriots, though, as that was Ambergy, had his shot blocked. Breathitt County comes away with it. Isaac Bellamy gives to Luke Bellamy. Knott Central recovers defensively as Breathitt County will slow it down. Bellamy just inside the timeline, gets instructions from Coach Moore. Calls out the play. Pounding his dribble, gives it left side to Sperry. Back out top, Luke Bellamy. Bellamy to Sperry, left wing. 3 ball in the air, good.
Sperry has really improved his outside shooting.
2 quick threes for Breathitt County has extended the lead back to 7, 21-14. 3 to play here in the second quarter. Sloan with the basketball for Knott Central. Gives it out top to Ratliff. Between the circles, right side now Haddix on the wing. Slides left with his dribble to Ratliff. Left side now Sloan on that left wing. He'll angle out back to the timeline, working against Luke Bellamy. Gives right side Haddix, 3, too hard. Collins with it for Breathitt County. Gives to Luke Bellamy. Bellamy inside the timeline. He'll wait on the rest of the Bobcats to set up the offense. Now gives it to Isaac Bellamy, left wing. He'll drive into the lane. Scoop shot short. Rebound to Caden Turner. Puts it up. No, but a whistle and a foul against Knott Central.
Good job by Turner to go after that loose ball. Turner and Bellamy both providing sparks off the Bobcat bench.
That foul was against Ambergy, his second, team 6th, as Caden Turner knocks down the first of 2 free throws. Sub in for Knott Central as Richardson goes back out. Reed back in.
22-14. Bobcats up by 8, 2:24. Caden Turner trying to extend that lead.
Second free throw off the back iron, but the rebound tipped out by Isaac Bellamy, picked up by Caden Turner. Got it to Sperry. Did they call a carry again?
They called the carry again. Who was that carry on?
I think Sperry. As we got a full timeout on the floor, we'll take it with them. Breathitt County's lead is 8, 22-14. We will be back in 1 minute with 2:20 to play in the second. Back in 1, this is WJSN Sports.
Since 1962, Citizens Bank and Trust of Jackson has been proud to serve the community. They care about the people of Breathitt County and are the only locally owned bank in the community. With 2 branches in Jackson and 1 in Beattyville, they're never too far away when you need them. And with the latest innovations in banking, keeping track of your finances has never been easier. Helping to grow Breathitt County as leaders for over 60 years. That's Citizens Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender. A lot has changed in 100 years. We've gone from the Model T to the electric car, from silent film to home theaters, and from the telegram to the iPhone. And through it all, People's Bank and Trust of Hazard has been there for local people. From paper checks to debit cards, from wire transfers to online banking, People's Bank has maintained a tradition of service while embracing the future for your financial needs. Celebrating a century of service to the mountains. People's Bank and Trust, member FDIC.
22-14, Breathitt County leads it by 8, 2:20 remaining in quarter number 2. Knott County with the basketball. As play resumes, inbounds pass goes in the backcourt to Sloan. He'll be guarded by Luke Bellamy as he crosses the timeline. Gives a Ratliff left wing, knocked away by Collins. Collins looking to run and dunk it.
Good job by Collins in those passing lanes.
10-point advantage for Breathitt County, 24-14, 2 to play in the first half. Sloan for Knott Central. Gets to the wing, right side, into the right corner, goes to Ambergy, back to Sloan, right of the circles as he gets near the timeline, looks to his coach. Gets the play, crossover dribble, goes to his right, looking to drive. Gives to Ambergy, right wing. Crosses across the free throw line and then picks up his dribble. To Haddock, straight way, now Sloan, right wing. Sloan still working against Luke Bellamy. Gets it to Haddix. Haddix has it knocked away. Collins with it. Over to Luke Bellamy. He'll let the defense go by. Lay it in and a foul.
Collins led the break. Got a good bounce pass to a running Luke Bellamy. Bobcats look good when they run.
Defense to offense.
Oh, yeah. And the passing lanes are anticipating that pass and knocking it away, and they're running. 26-14, Bobcats up by 12. 1:23 to go in this first half.
So Luke Bellamy at the free throw line for an and one opportunity. Free throw in and out. And the rebound to Ambergy for Knott Central. As the Patriots with it. Sloan just inside the timeline. Angles straight way. Gives right side to Ratliff. Ratliff throws it right to Sperry, and a foul called. Might have been the right call. Whistle a little later than you would like in those situations. It looked like Breathitt County was going to get a run out the other way.
Yeah, late call by the official.
As that was Isaac Bellamy, called for his first, team third. Sub in, Collins will get a breather as Hoskins comes in for him. Haddix will inbound in the backcourt to Sloan for Knott Central. It's 26-14, Breathitt County. Just over a minute to play here in the second. Here's Haddix, left side baseline jumper, good.
They lost him.
Knott County, yeah.
On the offense, got caught up on some screens.
Pulls Knott County back within 10, 26-16. Sperry out top, gives to Isaac Bellamy. Dangerous pass went to Caden Turner, back to Sperry. Right side, Luke Bellamy in the right corner, Isaac Bellamy. Bellamy angles to his left, gives to Turner in that right corner. 38 seconds and counting. Here's Luke Bellamy now right of the circles. He'll drive right of the lane. Backs it up, cross-court pass to Isaac Bellamy in the left corner. Had it knocked away, picked up by the Patriots. Get it up ahead to Haddix. Haddix gives right side to Ambergy. Three, too hard. Hoskins with it for Breathitt County. Gives it to Sperry. Sperry wants to run, and he gets fouled by Knott County. He'll toe the line for the one and bonus.
Good job by Hoskins on that outlet pass. Hit a running Sperry.
Clock stopped at 17.8 as that foul went against Sloan. That's his third. 8th team foul in the first half against the Patriots. As Sperry with the one and bonus as sub in for Knott County. Well, yeah, okay. A little confusing if they wanted to bring him in or not. They were thinking maybe offense, defense with foul trouble, but Breathitt County also bringing Combs back in as Isaac Bellamy goes out. Sloan went out for the Patriots, and coming in for him was Gibson. Sperry with the one and bonus here. Puts his first free throw up and qualifies for the bonus.
A much improved free throw shooter is Spurry. Another weapon to his game.
27-16 now. Breathitt County leads by 11 with 17.8 on the clock. Sperry with one more free throw. It's that bonus free throw. On its way, rolls off. Rebound tipped by Richardson. He'll pull it down and gives to Haddix. Haddix into the front court with 11 seconds, picked up by Combs. It's a crossover dribble, right wing three by Haddix. Good, and a foul against Breathitt County.
I didn't see much of a foul there, but
foul against Combs, his first, team fourth. Stops the clock at 6.9. That will put Haddix at the free throw line. Potential 4-point play here. It's an 8-point lead for the Bobcats, 27-19. Free throw by Haddix, up and good. 27-20, 6 seconds. Breathitt County gets it to Sperry. Sperry, the other way in the lane. Floater, good.
He was fouled along the hoop. They grabbed his arm.
And your score at the half. Breathitt County leads Knott Central 29-20. We will take a 2-minute break. Be back in 2 minutes with halftime stats. Back in 2. This is WJSN Sports.
Since 1962, Citizens Bank and Trust of Jackson has been proud to serve the community. They care about the people of Breathitt County and are the only locally owned bank in the community. With 2 branches in Jackson and 1 in Beattyville, they're never too far away when you need them. And with the latest innovations in banking, keeping track of your finances has never been easier. Helping to grow Breathitt County as leaders for over 60 years. That's Citizens Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender. A lot has changed in 100 years. We've gone from the Model T to the electric car, from silent film to home theaters, and from the telegram to the iPhone. And through it all, People's Bank and Trust of Hazard has been there for local people. From paper checks to debit cards, from wire transfers to online banking, People's Bank has maintained a tradition of service while embracing the future for your financial needs. Celebrating a century of service to the mountains. People's Bank and Trust, member FDIC.
Welcome back to Perry County Central High Schools. We're at the half. Going to run down some halftime stats. Breathitt County leading Knott Central 29-20. Quarter by quarter scoring for Knott Central. 7 in the first, 13 in the second. That's their 20. For Breathitt County, 11 in quarter number 1, 18 in the second, giving them their 29. Individual scoring first for Knott Central. They were led in the first half by Hunter Haddix with 11 points. The rest of the scoring this way for Knott County. Drake Sloan had 4. Braxton Reed with 2. Chance Ambergy with 3. For Breathitt County, they were led in the first half by Christian Collins with 10 points. Also scoring for Breathitt County was Luke Bellamy, 2. Austin Sperry, 8. Caden Turner, 1. Isaac Bellamy, 5. Andrew Combs, 3. Some team stats real quick. Knott Central knocked down 2 3-point baskets. They go 2 of 3 from the free throw line. Breathitt County also 2 3-point baskets, 5 of 9 from the charity stripe, though. And that really the big thing. You want to say, okay, what's Breathitt County going to do? Don't turn it over as much, but hit your free throws. I've harped on it all year, not just at the Bobcats, but different teams, as we've done different games. But 56%, you want that at least 70 as a team. So, knock some more of those down in the second half and limit the turnovers. I think Breathitt County will be fine.
And nobody really in foul trouble for Breathitt.
Nope. Knott Central with a couple of players. Well, you got Ambergy and Richardson both with 2, and then you also have Drake Sloan, their point guard, with 3 fouls. So foul trouble a little bit there for the Patriots.
Collins, 6 rebounds, and 1 rebound apiece by Bryce Hoskins, Isaac Bellamy, and Turner, and 1 rebound apiece by Haddock, Sloan, Reed, and 2 by Richardson for Knott Central. Ambergy's got 1 too for Knott.
So, I mean, again, Breathitt County leads it by 9. A 4-point play allowed Knott Central to keep it below 10. Otherwise, Breathitt really in control in the first half.
Yeah.
Again, don't say, okay, we're up 9, let's coast. No, Knott Central still pretty good basketball team. You got to make sure you finish out this game. You want to play Hazard in the semifinal, finish the second half.
Finish this off and finish it off with some momentum that goes into as Combs for
Corey Combs trying a half-court shot for Breathitt County, missed it. In the first game, James, at halftime, 2 people, one from Estill, one from Hazard, hit their half-court shots. And then we had 1 last night. So
whoever responsible, that's going
Tim
broke.
Short.
Tim Short.
Yeah, they're giving out some money here as both of those missed. Once again, halftime score, we're just over 5 away from the start of quarter number 3. Breathitt County leads Knott Central 29-20. We will take a 5-minute break, be back in 5. You're listening and watching WJSN Sports.
Since 1962, Citizens Bank and Trust of Jackson has been proud to serve the community. They care about the people of Breathitt County and are the only locally owned bank in the community. With 2 branches in Jackson and 1 in Beattyville, they're never too far away when you need them. And with the latest innovations in banking, keeping track of your finances has never been easier. Helping to grow Breathitt County as leaders for over 60 years. That's Citizens Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender. A lot has changed in 100 years. We've gone from the Model T to the electric car, from silent film to home theaters, and from the telegram to the iPhone. And through it all, People's Bank and Trust of Hazard has been there for local people. From paper checks to debit cards, from wire transfers to online banking, People's Bank has maintained a tradition of service while embracing the future for your financial needs. Celebrating a century of service to the mountains. People's Bank and Trust, member FDIC.
back here at John C. Combs Arena as we get ready for the start of quarter number 3. Breathitt County leading Knott Central 29-20. Bobcats get the ball to start the third. And let's see if Breathitt County can, Knott County had that 4-point play there at the end of the first half, but the Bobcats got the last bucket. Let's see if they can get the last bucket of the first half, first bucket of the second half, extend that lead back to double digits.
Create some space in their score, some distance.
They lead it 29-20 as third quarter getting ready to get underway. I'm not sure what the holdup is at the moment. Here we go. Combs inbound for the Bobcats. Gets in the backcourt to Sperry. Sperry will call out the play as he crosses the timeline. Gives left side to Luke Bellamy. Bellamy, spin move back to Sperry out top. Now to Combs. Combs into the right corner to Collins. He'll drive baseline and dunk it.
How about that now? You don't see it every day.
Now that is an exclamation point.
A design play by Coach Kyle Moore at the halftime, and that's how you get to start off on the right foot in the second half.
31-20. Breathitt County leads it by 11. Knott County with the basketball. They get it to Haddock's right corner. He'll give it back to Sloan right of the circles. Sloan got a screen from Richardson. Gets to the left elbow. Now to Ambergy. He got in trouble. Gives it back to Sloan left corner. He'll angle out straight way. Directs traffic. Gives to Ambergy right side. Ambergy to Haddock's. Haddock's holding the basketball for Knott Central. And Sloan with it now. It gets to the right wing. Gets right of the lane. Breathitt County cuts him off. Gives Haddock's right corner baseline jumper. Two-pointer good.
A tough jumper. Good defensive stance by the Bobcats, but took off a lot of time off that clock, though.
Did. 6:37 remaining in the third as Breathitt County's lead is back to 9, 31-22. Sperry out top. Gives to Luke Bellamy right wing. Right corner now Collins. Back to Sperry. Right of the circles. To Combs. Left side. To Bellamy. Back to Combs out top. Now Bellamy left wing. Ball over his head. Angles towards the timeline. Now back to Combs right of the circles. To Sperry, right wing. Fakes the three. Looking to drive. Goes baseline. Kicks to Collins. Left of the key. He'll drive in and has it knocked away by Richardson, but a foul called against Richardson of Knott Central. His third, team first. As Collins will go to the free throw line for a couple of free throws.
An unselfish pass by Spurry.
Collins trying to extend the lead back to double digits. First free throw, no good.
They have one more.
As Richardson will go out. Coming back in will be Ratliff for Knott Central. Richardson 3 fouls. Sloan also with 3 fouls for the Patriots.
Got some water on the floor. Coach Moore is trying to clean it up.
Collins will have one more free throw. 31-22, Breathitt County, 6:08 to play here in the third. Collins free throw on its way. No good, missed them both. But Combs with the rebound for the Bobcats. Angles into the right corner, but throws it away. Ratliff comes up with the steal. Gives to Sloan, left wing. Back to Ratliff, left of the circles. Now right side to Haddock's. Breathitt County in the man-to-man defense. As pass goes straight way to Sloan. He'll get his instructions out. Now goes left of the circles. Counting his dribble, working against Luke Bellamy. Left of the lane. Back to Haddock's. Haddock's goes right side, back to Sloan. Sloan does a lot of the ball handling for Knott County. As Haddock's with it now. Right wing, backs out near the timeline, gives to Sloan. Knott Central trying to shorten this game here. 5:25 to play in the third, 31-22. Breathitt County leads. Knott County almost throws it away, but Sloan runs it down out near the timeline, left side. Angles right, got a screen out top, pulls up, right elbow extended, jumper good.
Knott County's making some tough two-pointers.
As Breathitt County's lead is 7, 31-24. Official timeout for something that came onto the court.
Spurry took care of it for us.
Breathitt County with the basketball in that 7-point lead, 31-24, just over 5 to play here, third quarter. Combs, left wing for Breathitt County out top to Sperry. Hoskins at the free throw line. In the right corner to Luke Bellamy, 3 balls short. Rebound to Collins, though. Leaves left corner to Combs. 3, good.
Good job by Collins to Combs.
34-24, 10-point advantage for Breathitt County.
That Bellamy's shot was partially blocked.
Sloan out top for the Patriots. Gave it to Ambergy. Sperry with the steal, and he'll flush it the other way.
Good anticipation by Spurry in those passing lanes.
36-24, 12-point lead for Breathitt County. 4:15 in the third. Sloan between the circles. Gives to Ambergy, now left to the key. Floats it right side to Sloan. 3, good.
Good right to put a man on Sloan. He can light it up in a hurry.
36-27. Every time Breathitt County stretches that lead out, the Patriots cut it right back to single digits. Collins, right side to Hoskins. Right elbow jumper, good.
Collins can make that 15-footer. Good shot by Hoskins.
38-27. Breathitt County leads Knott Central. 3:42 to play, quarter number 3. As Sloan with the basketball for the Patriots, right of the circles. Picked up by Luke Bellamy. Pounding his dribble, now angles off to his left. Calls for somebody to come get it. Here's Haddix out top, back to Sloan, right side. Bobbled it, but now goes it to the right corner. Still pounding that dribble, angles out top. Breathitt County wanted to show like they were going to trap, but they did not. Here's Sloan driving, puts it off the glass, no. Rebound to Sperry. Sperry looking to run into the front court, drives the lane, scooped it up and in.
An acrobatic move by high-flying Spurry.
Tough shot, it went in. Breathitt County's lead is 13, 40-27. 3:04 to play in the third. 30-second timeout. We'll take it with them. Back in 30 seconds, you're listening to WJSN Sports.
A lot has changed in 100 years. We've gone from the Model T to the electric car, from silent film to home theaters, and from the telegram to the iPhone. And through it all, People's Bank and Trust of Hazard has been there for local people. From paper checks to debit cards, from wire transfers to online banking, People's Bank has maintained a tradition of service while embracing the future for your financial needs. Celebrating a century of service to the mountains. People's Bank and Trust.
Breathitt County leads Knott Central 40-27. The Bobcats are trying to put behind them a couple of games here at Perry Central earlier in the season that didn't go, we'll just say, as they hoped.
Yeah,
and
a few months ago.
Showing a better basketball team tonight.
Much better.
Sloan with it for Knott Central. Inside the timeline, angles to his left. Isaac Bellamy, who checked in a moment ago during the timeout, is on him. He came in for Luke Bellamy. As Sloan still pounding that dribble. Gives it right corner to Ambergy. Ambergy to Haddix now, right side. Looking to drive. Thought he was going to pull up the free throw line. Gives to Ratliff. Ratliff into the lane. Pulls up. No, they're going to say steps.
Yeah. Good defense by Spurry.
Knott County thought maybe an and one, but official says no, turnover.
Yeah, that travel in the paint. 2:29 to go, 40-27. Bobcats up by 13.
Sperry with the basketball for Breathitt County. They work it underneath the Collins off the pass from Hoskins. He lays it in.
Good interior passing from big man to big man.
Breathitt County's lead is 15, largest of the night, 42-27, just over 2 to play in the third. Sloan for Knott Central, gets left to the key, picks up his dribble, gives right side to Haddix. Haddix calls for a screen. Reed goes out, Haddix sides left, 3 up and good.
Haddix. And Hoskins had a hand in his face, too.
42-30. That's 16 for Haddix. Breathitt County's lead is 12. Sperry out top. Gives it right side to Isaac Bellamy. Now Hoskins trying to float it to Collins, but Collins had to go backwards, save it in, and it's right to Sloan for Knott Central. Sloan pulls up the other way. 3, no. Rebound to Collins. He'll hand it to Sperry.
8th rebound of the game for Collins.
Under a minute and a half to play in the third. Sperry got underneath, but he gets fouled. It'll be Reed called for the personal.
Spurry,
his second, team second.
He is fearless going to that basket. He'll make something happen.
Sperry toes the line for a couple of free throws here.
Mr. Basketball candidate in 2 years.
Puts his free throw on its way. Good.
We have one more.
as Richardson checking back in for Knott Central.
43-30, 1:24 to play here in the third quarter.
Ratliff went out. Sperry, one more free throw. On its way, rattles around, bounces around, and goes in. 44-30. Breathitt County's lead is 14. 1:20 to play. Quarter number 3. Sloan in the front court for Knott County. Gives it in the right corner to Haddix. Haddix. Ball fake. Now comes all the way left of the key. Back to Sloan out top. Richardson out of the right corner. 3 no good. Sperry pulls it down for the Bobcats. Quickly into the front court. Right of the key. Gives right side to Combs in the corner. Combs, one dribble. Cross court pass. Isaac Bellamy. Bellamy into the lane. Kicks right side. Combs. 3. No. Rebound. Hoskins gets fouled. Looked like he was trying to tip it in. I don't know if they'll give him. No, they're going to say Hoskins called for the foul. Excuse me. His second team first.
50.9 seconds to go. 44-30. Bobcats up.
I think they said he wrapped the defender up to get the rebound. Yeah, Hoskins did, yeah. Sloan let the ball roll up near midcourt, picks it up. Now, got a screen out top and an illegal screen, the call on Reed. That is his third, team third.
They've been called for at least 3 illegal screens, Knott Central has.
43.3 remaining in the third. It's 44-30. Breathitt County as a sub in for the Patriots. Reed will go out with those 3 fouls. And in is Gibson.
14-point lead. Bobcats want to add to this lead.
Sperry with it for Breathitt County. Time ticks down to 35 seconds here in the third. Collins left corner. They work it to Isaac Bellamy right of the key. Bellamy now to Combs, right wing. Collins in the right corner to Isaac Bellamy. Straight way, Sperry. Bobcats working it around the perimeter. Now to Collins in the left corner. Sperry right in front of Coates Moore. Now angles to his right. Gives it underneath to Collins, who puts it in.
Oh, what a pass. Nice look.
46-30. 10 seconds to play in the third. Breathitt County's lead is 16. Haddix left of the circles. 4 seconds. He's got to do something. Angles right. Pulls up long. 2. No. And the rebound went to Ambergy, who couldn't get the shot off to end the third. Breathitt County leads at 46-30 after 3. We will be back in 1 minute for the fourth and final. You're listening and watching WJSN Sports.
Since 1962, Citizens Bank and Trust of Jackson has been proud to serve the community. They care about the people of Breathitt County and are the only locally owned bank in the community. With 2 branches in Jackson and 1 in Beattyville, they're never too far away when you need them. And with the latest innovations in banking, keeping track of your finances has never been easier. Helping to grow Breathitt County as leaders for over 60 years. That's Citizens Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender. A lot has changed in 100 years. We've gone from the Model T to the electric car, from silent film to home theaters, and from the telegram to the iPhone. And through it all, People's Bank and Trust of Hazard has been there for local people. From paper checks to debit cards, from wire transfers to online banking, People's Bank has maintained a tradition of service while embracing the future for your financial needs. Celebrating a century of service to the mountains. People's Bank and Trust, member FDIC.
We go to the fourth and final. Breathitt County leads Knott Central 46-30. Want to remind everybody we're now broadcasting live on YouTube. You can go to YouTube and search WJSN 97.3. It'll be the first result that comes up. We're live this game right now, and if Breathitt County advances, which at this point looks like they could, we'll have that game on Saturday as well. It's Knott Central. A 3 out of the left corner by Haddix is good. Make it 46-33. Just into the fourth. Breathitt County's lead is 13. Hoskins at the free throw line. Gives it back to Sperry out top. Underneath, Caden Turner back to Hoskins. He'll, I think, steps.
Yeah.
Took the extra step. Did Hoskins that time.
46-13, 7:33. As Collins set down Caden Turner in the game.
Knott Central with the basketball. Richardson on the wing, right side. Hoskins out on him, gives out at top to Ambergy. Ambergy to Sloan. Back to Richardson, right corner, 3, no. Rebound to Sperry for the Bobcats. He's in a hurry. The other way. He'll get to the right block. Off the glass. Good. And a foul against Knott Central.
He is a handful in the open court. I don't think anybody in the region can defend him when he's running.
That foul went against Haddix of Knott County, his first team fourth. Sperry toes the line for an and-one opportunity. In the air, good. 49-33, Breathitt County. As the inbounds pass to Sloan. Bobcats also played Knott Central last year to open the regional tournament.
They did.
Breathitt County a win that time and looking to pick up the win here tonight. It's Sloan out of the right corner, three ball off the top of the backboard, but it didn't go over, so it's still a live ball. Sperry picks it up, had it picked away from behind. Haddix with it for the Patriots to Richardson underneath. Blocked by Hoskins, but the foul against the senior from Breathitt County. That's his third, team second.
As Collins gets ready to check back in for Breathitt County. 49-33, 6:47 to go in the fourth quarter.
So Richardson will toe the line for 2 free throws for Knott County. First free throw, good.
The only senior for Knott Central.
As Collins is in for Turner for the Bobcats. That's the first point of the night for Richardson. 49-34.
Bobcats have done a good job on him.
Breathitt County leads 15, make it 49-35. Back to a 14-point advantage for Breathitt County. 6:46 to play. Luke Bellamy with it for the Bobcats. Knott County trying to jump him here as pass went in the left corner to Collins. Now Sperry on the left wing. Out top, Bellamy. Ball fakes, drives into the lane, scoots it up, and it comes off, but a foul against Knott Central.
Good job by Bellamy to find a crease in that defense, and he attacked the rim.
I think they called that against Richardson. That'd be his fourth.
That's correct. That's his fourth.
Team fifth as Bellamy at the line for 2. Rattles the first in.
Bellamy, a nice shooter. The all-time three-point made field goal leader in Breathitt County basketball history.
Ambergy goes out for Knott County. Ratliff comes in.
Bellamy, a 1,000-point scorer for his career, 4-year starter for the Bobcats.
Second free throw good. 51-35. Just over 6.5 to play in the game. Breathitt County the lead. Knott Central the basketball. And Sloan into the front court, gives the Haddix left wing. Bellamy out on him. Goes right, got a screen from Richardson. Ball fakes, pulls up, got fouled, they say, by Breathitt County.
Who to give it to?
I think Collins. It is.
Collins, yes.
His first.
He's done well tonight not to get in foul trouble, no tic-tac fouls.
Rebounds?
8 as of now. 8.
Got 16 points as Haddix at the line. Knocks down the first free throw. He's got 20 now.
He's played well.
It's 51-36. Second free throw, good again.
51-37, 6:15 to play in this game.
Breathitt County with the basketball. Luke Bellamy drives into the lane, reverse layup, rolls off. Rebound tipped around, and it goes off of Sloan out of bounds back to Breathitt County.
Bellamy doing the right thing to attacking the rim.
Inbounds pass goes to Sperry. Deep wing left side into the lane to Collins. A little jump shot comes off. Collins with the rebound and putback is good.
Oh, Moses Malone move, right? Pad them stats.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's good, though. 9 rebounds for Collins.
Sloan the other way off the glass, no, but a foul, I think, against Isaac Bellamy of Breathitt County. It is Bellamy called for his second, team fourth.
A touch foul on Bellamy.
Sloan will toe the line for 2 for Knott Central. 53-37, Breathitt County, 5:47 remaining in this one.
I'll tell you what, Knott County's going to be a handful next year.
Very young, yes. Sloan makes the first free throw. Has one to go.
53-38.
They're a well-coached team.
Yes. Coach Jeff Honeycutt also on that bench.
Second free throw, too hard. And Collins with the rebound. I believe that's 10.
Number 10.
Give him the double-double. Sperry the other way.
Oh, and one.
And one. Got fouled on the way to the basket. Put it in.
A tough move, and Sperry kept his eyes on the rim the whole time. Concentration by Sperry.
That foul went against Sloan, his fourth. And Breathitt County's lead is 17, 55-38. Sperry a chance to add to that here as his and one free throw is on its way. Good.
Got it.
56-38 Breathitt County, under 6 to play as Sloan with it for the Patriots. He's in the front court between the circles, gives it right side to Richardson. Back to Sloan. Sloan gets straight way, hands it to Gibson left wing, now to Haddix out top. Haddix calls for the screen. Bellamy goes around it. Pass goes right corner to Sloan, and he's going to be fouled by Isaac Bellamy, trying to get a back tap as Sloan went around him. And that's the third on Isaac Bellamy, 15 foul on Breathitt County as Combs comes back in for Isaac Bellamy for the Bobcats.
5:12 to play, 56-38. Bobcats in control.
Sloan the inbound for Knott Central on their own baseline towards that right corner. Inbounds pass goes in the right corner to Ratliff. Ratliff out top to Sloan. Picked up by Combs of Breathitt County. Sloan angles off to his right, trying to get it to Richardson. Knocked out by Hoskins of Breathitt County. Hoskins wanted the call there. And it goes back to the Patriots.
5:02 to play in this game.
Ratliff to inbound for Knott Central. Floats it right wing to Sloan. Sloan working against Combs, gets into the lane. High arcing shot comes off the back of the rim, and Collins pulls it down off the miss. Sperry looking to run the other way, got fouled. And will they give him the act of shooting? Either way, it's bonus. Is that on Sloan?
I think so. It's his
That's
fifth.
his
The
fifth,
final.
yeah.
That's a big loss for Knott Central.
7th team foul against the Patriots, as Sloan will have to come out. Ambergy comes in for him. And it's 2 free throws, they say, for Sperry. First free throw on its way, good.
Good. That improved free throw shooting will pay off big dividends as the Bobcats make this stretch run to Rupp Arena.
Sperry with one more free throw. Up and in. Give him 22. Breathitt County's lead is 20. 58-38. 4:47 remaining. As Haddix with the basketball for the Patriots. Gets in the right corner to Gibson. Back out top, Haddix. Ball fakes and has his pass kicked by Sperry. Patriots retain possession.
20-point lead now for the Bobcats. 4:35 to play.
Here's Haddix. Working against Luke Bellamy. Gets to the right wing. Still pounding his dribble. Gets top of the key. 3. Rolls off. And Sperry right there with it. I'm sorry. Collins right there with the rebound, who hands it to Sperry. I apologize. Lob underneath, trying to get it to Collins. And I think the ball actually hit the rim off the lob. And Knott County comes away with an Haddix the other way. Left wing 3, good.
We got a full timeout by Knott Central. I'll stop the clock at 4:03 to play here.
We'll take it with them. Breathitt County leads at 58-41. 4:03 to play, like James said. Back in 1 minute. This is WJSN Sports.
Since 1962, Citizens Bank and Trust of Jackson has been proud to serve the community. They care about the people of Breathitt County and are the only locally owned bank in the community. With 2 branches in Jackson and 1 in Beattyville, they're never too far away when you need them. And with the latest innovations in banking, keeping track of your finances has never been easier. Helping to grow Breathitt County as leaders for over 60 years. That's Citizens Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender. A lot has changed in 100 years. We've gone from the Model T to the electric car, from silent film to home theaters, and from the telegram to the iPhone. And through it all, People's Bank and Trust of Hazard has been there for local people. From paper checks to debit cards, from wire transfers to online banking, People's Bank has maintained a tradition of service while embracing the future for your financial needs. Celebrating a century of service to the mountains, People's Bank.
58-41, Breathitt County, 4:03 remaining in the game as the Bobcats look to be in control at this point. Looking to advance to the semifinal round for the second consecutive year. Last year, they could not advance beyond the semifinal. It was Perry Central knocking them out. This year, they're the top team in the 14th region as far as record and everything like that go. The Hazard Bulldogs await the winner of this one for a 3:30 game on Saturday afternoon. As Breathitt County gets it to Collins, he'll go left baseline and lay it in.
He is hard to guard.
3:47 to play. Breathitt County leads it 60-41. Haddix the other way for the Patriots. Gets it left corner to Ratliff. Gets cut off by Combs, trying to drive baseline. We'll give it now out top to Gibson. Gibson spin move in the lane, blocked by Collins. Sperry comes away with it. Up ahead to Combs. Combs back to Sperry, who puts it in.
Nice, unselfish play by Combs to a running Sperry. 62-40. He walked.
Yep, steps to call as Breathitt County will get the basketball back. Largest lead of the night for the Bobcats at 21 with 3:20 remaining. As Combs inbounds to Sperry. Sperry will walk it across the timeline and call out the offense for the Bobcats. He'll juke, drive in the lane, and lay it off the glass and in.
Yeah, he's hard to defend on the one-on-one. Too quick first step.
64-41, Breathitt County, 3:03 to play. As Haddix gets top of the key, pounding his dribble, working against Luke Bellamy, gives it right side to Ambergy. Ambergy in that corner, had it knocked away, but it goes out of bounds off the Bobcats. Breathitt County will bring a couple of subs back in. Sperry will check out. Also going out will be Hoskins. Jackson Hamilton making his first appearance tonight.
The sharpshooter.
Back in for Breathitt County is Caden Turner.
Hamilton can knock down those three-pointers on those wings.
Gibson gets the inbounds pass for the Patriots as Combs will knock it back out of bounds.
Hamilton hit some big ones at Wolf County or in December, didn't he?
Yes, he did. An overtime win for Breathitt County at that point as the Patriots inbound it here to Ratliff near the timeline. Give it to Haddix in the right corner, back to Ratliff, left wing. Left corner now, Ambergy to Haddix. Haddix wanted to shoot the three. Luke Bellamy doesn't allow it. As pass goes to Ambergy now. He'll drive into the lane working against Collins. Collins blocks it out of bounds.
Just a size advantage for Collins. Easy block. Real impressed with Collins. Just one foul, I think.
Yeah, that's what I've got him for. Ambergy inbounding for Knott County. Trying to get it in. Got it to Ratliff on the right wing. He'll pull up at the right elbow. Jumper's good.
The defense by Turner, just better offense by Knott Central.
64-43. Breathitt County, 2:22 to play as they work it to Caden Turner underneath. He'll lay it in.
Nice dish by Combs. And Turner with the good hands to convert.
66-43 now the score. Breathitt County has this one in hand, under 2 to play. As
Hamilton with the steal.
He got the steal and he got fouled by Gibson. He'll toe the line on the other end for a couple of, well, for the one and bonus.
Well, we got Turry getting ready to check in for the Bobcats. Braxton Turry, number 12.
Coming in for Collins of Breathitt County.
2:06 to play here at the John C. Combs. 66 Breathitt County, 43 Knott Central.
Hamilton, the one and bonus, as it was the 8th team foul on Knott County. Free throw hits the back of the rim and pulled down by Gibson of Knott Central.
You know, it's hard to just get in the game and try to shoot a free throw. Just get in the game, not sweating or in the flow. It's hard.
Ambergy had it, gave it to Gibson. He'll pull up jumper left side that doesn't go. And the rebound
by Combs.
Combs, yep, gives it to Luke Bellamy. He'll direct traffic as he crosses the timeline, angles to that left sideline. Crossover dribble, gives to Terry in the lane. Terry, I thought he was fouled, but at this point in the game, I don't think they're going to call much.
He got hip checked there, but don't call.
As Luke Bellamy and Andrew Combs go out for the Bobcats. Coming in, Brantley Campbell as well as Ben Wooten. Terry to inbound for the Bobcats. On his own baseline, left of the basket. Gets it out to Hamilton, left of the circles. Hamilton backs it out near the timeline. Minute and a half to play. Breathitt County leads it 66-43.
Bobcats doing that flex offense as Wooten couldn't handle that one.
Breathitt County turns it over as Richardson will check in once again for Knott Central. I would imagine he's going to come in so that they can take him out here shortly and get the senior ovation for his last game. 1:23 to play. Of course, may leave him in and let him finish the rest of the game. I don't know. As Ratliff, left wing, got it left corner to Gibson. Back to Haddix. Now left to the circles. Pulls up for the three. Good.
Haddix, a tough three-pointer.
27 points for Haddix.
basket.
Yep. And it's 66-46, Breathitt County. We go under a minute remaining. Turner just inside the free throw line. Gives it to Terry right side. He'll drive baseline.
Foul.
And fouled by the Patriots from Knott Central. Let's see. I think Gibson called for the foul. It is. It's his second, team ninth. So Terry at the line for 2 free throws for Breathitt County. First free throw up and short. No good.
We have one more. 54.7 seconds to play in this one. Breathitt County is going to move on.
Second free throw by Terry. Short again. Rebound to Knott County. 50 seconds and counting as Ratliff turns and gives it to Gibson. He'll get left wing, pick up his dribble to Haddix out top. Long three. Bounces off. Turner with the rebound. He'll give it to Jackson Hamilton. Let's see if Breathitt County just dribbles this out as Hamilton into the front court. Knott County, I believe, is going to let them dribble it out if they want to. 27 seconds and counting. Breathitt County going to come up here and win their first round game over the Patriots of Knott Central. Final score will be, as the time's still ticking away, it will be 66-46. Knott County, want to say it again, Knott County is a good team closing out the year. They're playing their best basketball as Breathitt County, Brantley Gibson did shoot a long three. He thought he was going to run the timeout. Knott County will have to inbound it to end it.
0.7 seconds to go. Like Steve said, the Bobcats got a hard-fought win.
There it is. It's official. Breathitt County advances to the semifinal game to be played Saturday afternoon at 3:30. Let's run down some final stats. Quarter by quarter scoring. Knott County 7 in the first, 13 in the second, 10 in the third, 16 in the fourth, giving them their 46. For Breathitt County, 11 in the first, 18 in the second, 17 in the third, and 20 in the fourth. That is their 66 as the Bobcats win. Final score 66-46. Individual scoring. First for the Knott County Central Patriots, led by Hunter Haddix with 27 points. Drake Sloan also in double digits with 10. Rest of scoring this way for Knott County. Nick Ratliff with 2, Braxton Reed with 2, Chance Hanbergy with 3, and Raiden Richardson with 2. For Breathitt County, they were led tonight by Austin Sperry with 26. Christian Collins had 20, both in double-figure scoring there. Rest of scoring this way for Breathitt County, Luke Bellamy with 4, Bryce Hoskins 2, Caden Turner with 3, Isaac Bellamy 5, and Andrew Combs with 6. Some team stats, Knott County 7 3-point baskets. Tonight they go 7 of 9 from the charity stripe, 78% as a team. Good job by Knott Central shooting free throws. Breathitt County 3 3-point baskets. They go 13 of 22, however, from the free throw line for 59% as a team.
Need to clean that up and make those free throws, especially versus Hazard on Saturday, yeah.
So first and foremost, everybody be careful tomorrow concerning the weather. Just pay attention to it. Be aware that there's potential severe weather. It's been a few years since it happened, but West Liberty, keep that in mind.
It can happen.
Always a possibility.
Absolutely.
That it could happen here. So be careful. We have no game tomorrow night. We are off tomorrow night, as tomorrow night is the semifinal games for the girls at the 14th Region over at Leslie County. But our semifinals are set for the boys on Saturday. Now, game number 1, we will not be broadcasting that first game. However, it will be Perry County Central, the host school, taking on Letcher Central. That game scheduled for a 1:30 tip at 3:30. The game we will have right here on 97.3 WJSN, as well as our YouTube channel. Again, go to YouTube, search WJSN space 97.3. will be the first result that comes up. We will have the 3:30 semifinal between the Breathitt County Bobcats and the Hazard Bulldogs. It looks to be a dandy. Honestly, as the year has played out, that's been the 4 best teams. It's the top 4 teams in the 14th region, and it's fitting that they're all 4 in the semifinal round.
Yes, it is. The top 4 all advance. It's going to be a dandy semifinals. I expect a big crowd on Saturday. Of course, Sports Talk is pending. Hopefully, we will not have it on Monday. We'll have it on Tuesday.
Yes,
that's the plans.
Championship game is on Monday. Of course, we're hoping to have a team to broadcast here on Monday. Once again, final score tonight, Breathitt County defeats Knott Central 66-46. We're going to sign it off for John Bunn, Lance Turner. I want to say thank you, Kevin Davidson, for running the board for us back at the station. Thanks to Rick Hensley running the camera for us again tonight. Has done that for 3 consecutive nights for us now. And for my colleague to my right, James Turner, I'm Stephen Neese. God is good.
All the time.
Take it away, Kevin Davidson.
Since 1962, Citizens Bank and Trust of Jackson has been proud to serve the community. They care about the people of Breathitt County and are the only locally owned bank in the community. With 2 branches in Jackson and 1 in Beattyville, they're never too far away when you need them. And with the latest innovations in banking, keeping track of your finances has never been easier. Helping to grow Breathitt County as leaders for over 60 years. That's Citizens Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender. A lot has changed in 100 years. We've gone from the Model T to the electric car, from silent film to home theaters, and from the telegram to the iPhone. And through it all, People's Bank and Trust of Hazard has been there for local people. From paper checks to debit cards, from wire transfers to online banking, People's Bank has maintained a tradition of service while embracing the future for your financial needs. Celebrating a century of service